we are called the Igbos. Like I said, it started with Hebrew. Then they changed it to Igbo. From Igbo to IBO. From IBO to ABCD. Then they put IBO. Becomes Igbo. Now, the reason why I want to do this is for so many of you who are actually calling yourself Ndomena and Andodina, who does not know anything with regards to our history, but you are trying to bastardize whom we are. That is exactly the reason why I am doing this. Because na onye ọbụla jọfọ onye ọbụla jọfọ sọsọ naanị ọfọ ma onye ji ya. Because one thing you should understand is that the truth does not have a voice. You see the image that you see right in front of this thing that I showed you. Let me bring one of the images, which is the image I actually extracted from what you called Nsibidi, which was our alphabet, our signage, what we use to identify anything, any object, anything, hospital, human thing, place. That is our own alphabet, our way of identification and our way of writing. Pre-ABCD, before ABCD was introduced to us. Nsibidi was bastardized. Nsibidi was sent into extinction. Nsibidi was the writing of the ancients. The writing of the ancients. Let me show you something about this. Let me show you something quickly. One minute. Let me show you some. Let me bring the Nsibidi first. Then I am going to show you from the ancient book, ancient Hebrew book that was written with Nsibidi. That's what I'm trying to do now. And I want to, while we are at it, I want you to make sure that you actually make a research of which countries used Nsibidi, which countries are using Nsibidi. Nsibidi was used by Biafrans. Nsibidi was used by part of Cameroon. Nsibidi was used by Ghanaian, which is Akans in Ghana. Nsibidi was used by various countries, but most recognized people who used Nsibidi was Biafrans. Now, let me show you. Let me share this with you. Can you see what is in front of your screen? You see what is in front of your screen? Now, I want you to see. This is Nsibidi right in front of your screen. Now from here, I am going to show you something else, which is going to, I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Do you know what is this? I don't know if you are able to see this. Can you see this? The reason why I decided to bring it in a raw book is because I don't want you to say it is what I found somewhere. There are many books. Sometimes some of them, those books, I store them online. I read them online. That is exactly what tells me my history. Now you see this. I want you to look at this. Look at this. Did you see this? This book you see today was written in Nsibidi and translated also in English, some part of English and the so-called, what you called Hebrew of today. They called it Hebrew, but it is Nsibidi. But I want to show you something. I want to prove to you something, that we are the Israelites, the original one. Now I want you to see that the letters behind this book is actually written on Nsibidi. Even the snake and the wand of Moses, it is in front of here. It is written on Nsibidi. Now, let me show you something before I will bring it to you. I want you to see this. Can you see this? I'm going to, I've taken a picture of it. I am going to send it to you. I believe you can see it. Can you see this? You know what is this? This is written with Nsibidi. Now let me share it with you. Let me share it with you. I want to teach you something. Because somebody, I made a post earlier. Somebody told me if I can be able to prove that Nsibidi is actually connected to what we are, that he will believe me. But I want to ask those who doesn't understand it. What is Nsibidi? Nsibidi is used by us before this Latin alphabetical ABCD, ABCD was concocted. We use Nsibidi. Nsibidi. That is what we are known for. Now, I will also give you a book that you have to read that was written by one of our own very many years ago about Nsibidi and how it was bastard, how it was actually removed. Now listen attentively. You are seeing the Nsibidi signs on this my screen. Now let me show you something. Let me show you something. First, I'm going to remove. I don't know if it is going to remove this one. I want you to, if you can save this image, go to my page, Judge Money Blog, save the image you are seeing in front of your screen, save it, have it in front of your phone, so that when I bring the current image, because I won't be able to bring all of them once because of the studio I am using, so that I will show you the ancient book belonging to the Hebrews, the magic of, the magic book of Moses. The magic book of Moses, you know when it was written? Very many years ago, which you have so many theories. If you read it twice, you will go mad. I'm going to show you that that book was written with Nsibidi. Why is that book written in Nsibidi and Hebrew? Now, you will understand that that book you see today, it was written by our ancestor. It was written by our ancestor using Nsibidi, because that was what we were known when we were still known to be called the Hebrews. The Hebrews, we were known, using Nsibidi in communication, in writing, in signages, in everything. We used Nsibidi. So I want you to save this thing in front of my screen. If you go to my page, Judge Money Blog, you will be able to find the real image of this. Then save it. Let me bring this one. I'm going to share it.